For this recipe, I'm going to use 5 ripe plantains. Before I cut these plantains, we're going to see how we're going to make a coating for this snack. To mix for coating these plantains, we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour or maida and 2 tablespoons of rice flour, or you can use rava. For color, I'm going to use 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric powder. If you don't have turmeric powder, you can use the food color. Once I mix all these dry ingredients, I'm going to mix in with 2 cups of water in room temperature. The measurement of water may changes based on what flour you're using. The consistency of this batter should be dosha maav or pancake. Adding 2 tablespoons of sugar to this batter. Mix everything well and incorporate all these things we put it into that batter. Once the batter is ready, I'm going to leave it in room temperature for at least 6 hours. I'm going to let you know how to cut this plantain. You got to cut both ends. Then take this cover part, peel it. Easy to peel. So you can cut it all the way into this one section, or you can cut it in half and cut it in small pieces. You know, there's always we're going to cut in the longitudinal ways. Here like this. You can cut it in small thin slices if you want more. Sometimes we cut it in that little bit bigger pieces. This knife is very sharp. See, this knife, if you can look at this knife, is very sharp knife. So this is the way I'm going to cut this one. You can cut it like this, or you can cut it in this halfway, then you can cut it in the longitudinal ways. Or you can cut it in that half. That's it. Your family and stuff, you know, only you feeding family, maybe you can cut it in a 1/2 piece. I was jumping around. See, like this. Anyways, you can cut it. So it has to be what? Longitudinal. Now we cut all those plantains, ready to cook it. Now batter is ready, 6 hours now. I'm going to use 1/2 teaspoon of cumin and 1/2 teaspoon of sesame seeds. That's a black. This sesame seeds and cumin is for your taste. If you don't like this taste, you can avoid these two ingredients. But my family, we always use it. When I grew up in that Onatugara, so we always use it. We plenty of sesame seeds, we have it, we use a lot. Now is fun part, time for mixing. There shouldn't be no clumps in that batter. It has to be smooth. Now our traditional plantain fry batter is ready. Now I'm going to teach you how to make a easy batter. If you are busy or you are in college, if you don't get all these ingredients, I'm going to use 1 cup of pancake flour. Any brand is fine. Once we make a batter from this flour, you can use it immediately. You don't have to wait. All the ingredients is in that flour. To this mix, I'm going to use 1/8 tablespoons of turmeric powder for color. I'm adding 1 cup of water slowly into that mixture, making the batter. Your eye should be on that batter because the consistency of this batter should be the pancake batter. Set up the pan on a stove for frying these plantains. Pour enough oil to this pan for frying. I used vegetable oil for frying. Mix the batter one more time and then put some droplets into the oil to see if the oil is ready. The batter should drop to the bottom and then immediately rise to the top. You are going to then submerge the plantain slices into the batter and coat it all the sides. Then gently place it into the hot oil. The pan I'm using to fry these plantains, I can use 1 long slice of plantain and 2 small slices to fry it. The one side is getting gold brown color, that we're going to flip it. We're going to cook both sides. Now the plantains are ready to be taken out of the oil. Make sure you drain the excess oil with a strainer or a paper towel before serving it. Make sure you remove all the small crumbs from the oil before you placing in the next batch, because they will burn if kept it in for a long time. Now I'm going to show you a easy recipe to make a batter. This is not a traditional way. Take a 1 cup of pancake mixer, any brand. Add 1 cup of water. Depends on which flour you're going to use it. The water content may be vary, but the consistency should be, when we're making the pancake, that is the consistency we're looking for. If we're using this mixer, you don't have to add extra salt, sugar, baking soda for fermentation. You don't have to leave it for long period of time. It has to be fast. If you want to make it right now, you can make a batter right now. So that is advantage of making from this pancake mixer. Add 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric powder or 1 pinch. Then mix it well. Now batter is ready. Dip that plantain into the batter and put it in that hot oil and fry it. It also has a really good golden color, Then also if you want to eat immediately, this is a good way you can do. If you're doing first time, try this way. You can see taste is not that much different, but if you leaving for long time, other traditional way is good. Now I'm going to show you how to use that extra batter. I'm going to pour the batter into a Ziploc bag and zip it, and the other edge, the corner, we just cut a little bit, then pour that batter into that hot oil. Now I place it on the serving plate, dust it with powdered sugar and cinnamon on the top. Now it is ready to serve. This recipe is quick and easy to make and is great snack for any occasion. I made the dough with the pancake mix. Great color and taste wise it is good. The first batter we made was the traditional recipe. So if you have the time and ingredients, make sure you try that one out. All these three we can enjoy with a cup of tea. Try it, enjoy with your friends, share with your friends. Make sure like, share and subscribe if you never subscribe. I will bring another recipe soon.